Hello, I'm Steven,
And I'm Courtney.
and this is Cherry Knoll Whiskey Reviews. Today we are going to be looking at James E. Pepper and their new decanter bottle. So, kind of a interesting product that just came out. There's been a lot of buzz about it lately. It's a interesting bottle.
Right? It looks like maple syrup can go in it.
Right. I don't know if I would say that's a super neat looking decanter bottle. I think the Old Fitzgerald has a nicer looking bottle than this.
I like this.
Like I said, it's
It
not
does
bad.
look like a decanter because the top, where the liquor comes out, is a little bit wider than
Right.
others, so it has its purpose.
Right. But
So why is this interesting? Just because of the bottle?
just because they released it as a decanter.
I gotcha.
So this is a batched barrel proof, and we're sitting at 53.4 alcohol by volume.
Not bad.
Which would make that 106.8
Okay.
proof.
Not bad.
I think, yeah, so this is batch number 12. And just kind of a interesting batched barrel proof product. I did want to compare this to a actual single barrel from the same distillery just to see, is the decanter really the gimmick of it, or are they putting the same high quality barrel proof product that they do into their single barrels just in a batched product into the decanter, or if you're just paying for the hype of the decanter.
Is there a large price difference between the two? From
Exactly
your
the
knowledge?
same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I picked them up, they were both, I think, $50, 40 something, $50. But yeah, with them sitting at the exact same price point, one being a true barrel pick or single barrel, the other one being a batch product, is the decanter glass the one that you should grab for because it's neat, or is the flavors really that different and not worth it? So if you want to get that one opened up, and I will attempt to open this one in the right direction. I do like the wax finish that they add to this. I think that's a neat touch that other companies like Maker's Mark does.
Oh, should we both be pouring the same one?
No, it doesn't matter. We're going to pour both, so. But yeah, just keep them separated in your mind.
Keep them separated.
But yeah, so when you get the opportunity, take a look at the proof on that one.
On this one?
Yep.
116, so they're both the same.
Right.
Ish.
No.
Yes.
This is
106.
106.
Right, so they're 10 proofs
10
off.
proof different. So is that 10 proof going to be the big deciding factor?
Unknown.
If you like higher proofs, then maybe for them being the same cost, you may prefer just going for a single barrel over.
I kind of want to like the decanter one just because I like the look of it. I know I should not go based off of that.
I think that's a big selling point for a lot of people.
Right, but so for me, if I was to see this in the store, for me, when I'm out without you, for me, when I see something like this, it becomes, is it worth it, or is the bottle just made like that and there's something cheap inside of it? So it becomes a weird back and forth for me, because I feel like some that are like $20, they make really cool bottles, but the whiskey inside is kind of not up to par. So it becomes a weird back and forth.
Yeah, your marketing can determine whether someone who doesn't really follow whiskey that much says, "Oh, I'm going to buy this bottle because it's pretty."
Right. So at least this one, you can smell the ethanol. This one you can't smell so much of the ethanol.
So for me, the flavors are drastically different.
At least scent wise, yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're not quite in line with each other. Like even going back and forth, I would not be assuming that I was being the same product,
Right.
like the same mash bill even. As it's opening up, I'm kind of getting some similarities between them, but the actual single barrel is much darker and richer. So this has like a raisin, fig, dark fruit kind of nosing to it, while the decanter bottle has more of a bright apple.
Yeah.
Start sipping them.
Yeah.
They both have caramels and citrus and other flavors, but I'm kind of leaning more toward picking apart the differences more so than the similarities.
Yeah, which one are we trying first?
I say we go decanter first because it's a slightly lower proof.
Okay.
But yeah, they both have a very light cinnamon, caramel, citrus.
The decanted one has a little bit of spice to it. A little bit.
Yep.
Not a lot. Just a little zing of spice.
Right. I normally associate that pepperiness with rye.
Oh.
So I'm not sure the mash bill on either one of these. And I'm sure it's not going to be on the bottle. But, yeah, I'm going to say that the spiciness that we're getting off of this one is a rye pepperiness.
Okay. Not so sure I like it. Is rye supposed to be like that?
Well, think of rye bread.
I wouldn't think that rye bread is spicy.
Sure, it's got like a peppery note to it.
No.
What kind of rye breads do you eat?
None really.
Right. Gotta eat some more rye bread so you get the flavor notes.
It actually tastes like as you keep drinking it, it reminds me now of rye bread. Like as it goes down your throat.
Right.
So you're not getting like the caramels, the apples, the sweetness. It's more like a spice with wheat after that, if that makes sense.
I was thinking like a peppered salad with fruit with a
Ew.
rye bread side.
Sounds absolutely disgusting.
Not really. Think about a lot of salads.
Yes. What salads are you getting to have a lot of pepper on them?
No, you just crack a little bit of fresh pepper on your salad.
Oh,
You got a little bit of fruits in it. Some
What kind of
citruses
fruits?
and apples.
With peppers.
Yeah, in a salad.
Nope.
Cracked pepper
Nope.
in your salad.
You don't even eat salads that often.
Not
He
that
can't
often.
be commenting about salads when he doesn't eat salads to begin with.
From time to time.
No, yeah, when they're made
But,
for you.
Yeah, and then a little bit of buttered rye bread to
Yes.
go with it.
I don't agree with the whole salad shindig. I can agree with the buttered bread, though. Toasted, maybe buttered bread. Yeah. I can go with the toasted buttered bread.
So you're not getting the the light crispness with that peppery.
Not quite, no.
Your cold, I'm sure, isn't helping though.
Nope. My cooties that I have, no.
Alright, you want to see what the single barrel has to offer in comparison?
Surely.
Nose opened up a little bit. It's got
right. There's not as much ethanol
right.
coming out right now.
And it's got a slightly darker nosing to it. Yeah, this one I was getting a lot of green apple. While this one I don't think I'm getting any green apple. I'm getting more dried raisins, dark fruits.
Raisins are already dried. You would mean dried grapes.
No.
Yes, raisins are dried already.
Instead of a juicy raisin, it's a dry.
Who gets juicy raisins?
When you place them in vodka to flavor your vodka.
Oh, I didn't know we were plumping up the raisins, and that's what we're talking about. Okay. So if you stuck a raisin in whiskey, that's what this tastes like?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, even the flavor is much darker and richer.
I took too much. But yes, I agree.
It's also, you can tell the proof is higher as well. It's
but I like
that. More
I like that one better.
heat.
I like that one better than the decanted one.
The darker flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's leaning more into like the chocolate notes.
Yes.
In the tail end.
Yeah. And maybe that's just a preference. I like that better than the decanted one.
And that could just be our specific single barrel.
Right.
Yeah, you could end up with other single barrels that end up closer to the decanter.
Right. True.
But our version here, I think I'm in the same boat. I'm favoring the actual single barrel over the decanter.
Yeah.
But they both have that like spicy rye.
Yes, I was gonna say that this one, the single barrel though, isn't. It's there, but it's not there in the beginning. It's there kind of at the middle to the end.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little bit of it, but it's not as forward as it was in the decanted one.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I'm favoring this. Like I'm not minding it in this single one.
Yeah, it kind of finishes with that toasted buttered rye bread rather than the forefront of it.
Yeah. Which I could live with. I could get a 2-ounce pour of that somewhere and drink that with dinner. This one, it would be a little rough. Or rougher. I probably still could, but...
Yeah, I think they're both good. I mean, for that $50 mark for a barrel-proof product, I think that's right on point of where it should be. I don't see age statements on either bottle, so I can't say much about that. They both seem as though they've been aged a decent amount, like around that 4 years. It's probably, 4 to 8 is where I would place them.
Right.
Proof points were just about where I like it. I think if you went much higher with the amount of rye spice, it would end up overpowering. A little bit too sharp on the tongue. But for the most part, pretty good.
Yeah.
Enjoyable glasses.
Agreed.
So, would you suggest to people to pick up the decanter just because they like the glass?
No. Based on my taste buds, I would say no.
No. Yeah, I think if your store doesn't have a single barrel of this product, the decanter is a decent pickup.
I was going to say a good second choice.
Right. If you're looking to try something new and you like a higher rye mash bill, this might be right up your alley and worth a try.
Right.
All right.
Okie dokes.
That being said, Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.
Toodaloo.